Again, it will be like a man going on a journey, who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received 5 bags of gold went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 bags more. So also, the one with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5. "Master," he said, "you entrusted me with 5 bags of gold. See, I have gained 5 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things, I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." The man with 2 bags of gold also came. "Master," he said, "you entrusted me with 2 bags of gold, see, I have gained 2 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things, I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." Then the man who had received 1 bag of gold came. "Master," he said, "I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you." His master replied, "You wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed? Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned I would have received it back with interest. So take the bag of gold from him and give it to the one who has 10 bags. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. And throw that worthless servant outside, into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." The master represents Jesus. Servants represent the various types of people and their relationship to God. Wealth, bags of gold, talents, represent faith. In this parable, Jesus is saying what the kingdom of heaven will be like. When Jesus went back to the Father, he left the people with his teachings and gave us the opportunity to believe in the Father and in him. The first 2 servants went at once and put their wealth, which is their faith, to work in the service of God. So the first 2 servants believed and accepted Jesus and worked in serving God. One important service is sharing Jesus to others, making him known to them, converting others from non-believers to faithful believers. So from themselves, they grew to 5 more, 2 more believers. However, the 3rd servant didn't put his faith to work. He didn't accept Jesus and therefore didn't believe in him. In James 2 verse 17 says, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." This is what will happen when Jesus returns. We will be held accountable in our actions. We are given the gift of faith, to grow in faith by believing and accepting Jesus, to be born again. John 3 verses 5 to 6, Jesus answered, "Very truly I tell you, no one can enter the kingdom of God unless they are born of water and the Spirit. Flesh gives birth to flesh, but the Spirit gives birth to spirit." So friends, this whole parable is about faith in Jesus. I hope this explains this parable. Be blessed.